Today we are going to solve the second exercise 7.2. Our previous video was on 7.1, and in that we have explained all the terms, etc. So today again, to save the time, what we will do, we will put the question given and show what you have to show, and the working also we will write, and then we will discuss it because it saves the time. Otherwise it will be very lengthy, like previous video became very lengthy. So from here we are starting. So here in the question it is given an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means whose two sides are equal. Any two sides, suppose this side and this side is equal, any two sides are equal, then it is isosceles. Two sides equal, it is isosceles. And in isosceles triangles, one property is there: if this line and this line is equal, so this line's opposite angle means this angle and this angle, and for this the opposite angle is here, so their opposite angles will also be equal. Equal sides have opposite equal angles. Equal side have opposite equal angles. One thing. Other thing is the same. Other thing is same means if the angles are same. Means if the angles are same, suppose these angles are same, so it's opposite. Equal angles have opposite equal side. Equal angles have opposite equal side, means these sides will be equal. So two properties are there of isosceles that we will discuss in all questions. Okay, here, and 5 convention rules are also there. Yesterday we have discussed in detail. Now you have to prove. What you have to prove? You first write what is given, you write, and the picture also you make or you copy it. Then you start the solving. So we have to prove first OB and OC lines are OB and OC line. This line we have to prove. So what we have done, we have taken first the full triangle. In the triangle AB and AC is equal, it is given. Okay, so if this AB line and AC lines are equal, if AB line and AC lines are equal, it means this angle and this total angle, angle B and angle C, angle B and angle C will be also angles name we write in 3 words, or we write it like that: angle B is equal to angle C also you can write. Okay, now if half of this angle is made, so half of angle ABC will be equal to half of ACBA, because one property is there. It is the exam. Half of equals means if two things are equal and you make half of it, half of equals are always equal. Okay, so like 100, so this is 100 and this is 100, so you make half 50, and here also half 50. So half of, if two things are equal, you make half of it, it will be always equal. This is also one exam is there. Exam and postulutes are there. You have to keep in mind those also. Okay, so half of it. So when angle ABC means now angle is angle ABC. These angles are equal. These angles are equal. So they are half. If angle B and C are equal, so its half will be OBC, and OBC, its half will also be equal. So when this half is equal, so its opposite line is OC, and its opposite line is OB, so OB and OC will also be equal, because equal angles have opposite equal sides. Okay, so this you have to write. And okay, so our first part is over now. So this part 1 is over, question part 1 is over. Now we are going to part 2. Okay, we will rub and we will prove that also. Now it's the second part we are doing. For proving it, what we have to do, we have to prove this triangle and this triangles are congruent. So how we can prove? See, AB line and AC line is equal. OB and OC line you have already proved, means OB this line means this line and this line you have already proved it is equal. And this AO line is common for both the triangles. So all three sides are equal, sides are equal. So it is a congruent triangle. And if this is congruent, it means angle A of here, angle A here and angle A here will also be equal. So angle OAB, OA and B means this part, this side we are talking, OAB will be equal to angle OAC. Now this part we are talking, so will be equal. So it means that this line AO is bisecting, both are equal, it means it is bisecting, angle O is bisected by AO line, so AO bisects angle A, and this they wanted to prove that AO bisects angle A, because angle BAC, you can also say this is not required. Okay, so this is over here. Now question number 2 we are going to do. Now question number 2 we are going to solve. Question 2. It is question 2. In the question it is given that ABC, triangle ABC, AD is a perpendicular bisector. AD is a perpendicular bisector of BC. It means this line and this line will be equal, and the perpendicular always makes a 90-degree angle on the base. So here it will be 90 degree, and we know that linear pair angles equals to 180 degrees, sum of 180 degrees, sum of. So here two angles are there, one is ADB and ADC, ADB and ADC are there, so both will be, its two angles is 180. So if one is 90 degree and plus other is 180 degree, so what it will also be 90 degree. In one way it will also be 90 degree. It is a one way. Otherwise you can say when it is a perpendicular bisector, it means both the sides it will make a 90 degree. Means you see this is perpendicular on line BDC, so this angle will also be 90 degree, being a perpendicular bisector of BCAD is perpendicular. So this is here. Now we are solving the question in triangle. This triangle ADB we have taken and ADC we have taken. So AD is equal to ADB, this between line is common, AD line is common, angle ADB 90 degree and ADC is also given 90 degree. Okay, these are equal to 90 degree. So it is given this is equal. Okay, see this ADC is equal, then the BD equal to DC because a bisector is there. So bisector means this line will be equal. It means the triangle ADB will be congruent to triangle ADC on the ground of side, angle, side, angle and side. This is side, then angle, and this is side. Means this side, angle and side, this should be in the same serial order, it should be there. It means line AB and AC will be this. In this triangle, this line is there and this is here. So these are the corresponding part of congruent triangle. So these will be also equal. And if these are equals, so two sides are equal in ABC. In the whole triangle ABC, these two lines are equal, so it is a isosceles, because isosceles the triangles have two equal sides. So this is proved. Now we will go to solve the question number 3. We will write question number 3 and solve it. So here in question number 3, one triangle is there. In that triangle, ABC is a triangle given. ABC is an isosceles. When it is an isosceles, so its two sides will be equal. What is given? This AB side and AC sides are equal. Okay, it is given here. And if it is equal, so equal sides have opposite equal angle. So full angle B and full angle C will also be B and C will also be equal. This is the ground. Now we are going to this we have not used, but it is also automatically it comes here, being a isosceles. Now we have to prove B and CF as equal. So we have to first see where BF this B and E and C and F are in which triangle. So we have found that these are in triangle AEB, B and CF is here. AFC in this in AFC triangle and AEB triangle we can find these two lines. So we will take these two triangles for our consideration. Then here AB is the AC, it is given already. AB is this AB line is equal to AC line is given. This angle A is common. This angle A is common to both the triangles. So this triangle and this triangle angle is common. And AEB triangle. The altitudes make a 90 degree angle on the base where it touches. Where it touches on that it make a 90 degree. Naturally the B is the altitude and CF is also and CFC is also an altitude. So these are making 90 degree angle. It means both the triangles are equal are congruent on the basis of angle side angle and side. Angle and side basis it is okay. So how it is first angle, then this angle and this side also angle side it is 90 degree. So this is congruent. So if it is congruent, line B and CF, line B and E, this line B and E, this line we are talking, line B and C, B and line C and F, this line we are talking. So this will be equal. Just to understand, I am putting a line here. This line and this line. Okay, this line is equal. So it is proved. C is corresponding part of congruent triangle. So B is equal to CF. It is proved. Now we will solve question number 4 here. Okay. So now question number 4 we are going to start. Question number 4, it is given that ABC is a triangle in which altitude means the height. Altitude means it is height. So BE, altitude BE and altitude FC, CF is equal. It is given in the question. It is given, and when altitude touches the base, it makes a 90 degree angle at their altitude. So altitudes make a 90 degree angle on the baseline. It means AEB and AFC both the altitude is making the angle. These angles will be of 90 degree. That we have used 90 degree, and we will write it is given in given. Okay, it is equal given. So this also we will use. So this and angle A is common. Of course, it is common in both the triangles. It means our ABE and ACF, ABE and ACF are equal on the basis of angle side. Means first we are taking this angle, then this angle to second angle and this side, because altitudes are equal. So angle and side. So on this basis it is here. See, this serial order should not be disturbed. Like, keep it in mind. Okay. So and AB will be equal to AC because corresponding part of congruent. So when these are both the triangles are congruent. So its side AB and its side AC will be equal. So in full triangle ABC, two sides are equal. AB and AC are equal. So and triangle ABC is an isosceles. It is proved. Isosceles are two equal sides. So this question is proved. Now question number 5 we are going to solve. Now question number 5 we are going to do. In question number 5 they have given in question number 5 they have given. What is given you write in one portion, okay, and what they want to show or prove you write in another section. If you make any construction, like dotted line is our own construction means our own. So this we have made. Join A and D, this we have made. So you write in that construction. If necessary, you can make any constructions. Now here two triangles are there, ACD, ABD, ABD, one triangle is here, and ACD, one triangle is there. Because we have to prove this, that's why two triangles we have. Why this is here? Because we wanted to prove this line. So we have made two triangles, ABD and ACD. This will be easier for us. ABD and ACD we have made, and from this we can prove. Now here AB is equal to AC, it is given, because in isosceles two sides are equal. So in here it is equal, and in that it is written BC is the same base, common base. BC is same is common base, means this line is not equal to anyone. It is common to both the triangles given in the question before our constructions. So here this line will be equal to this line, it is a common line. So and this line, it is also isosceles, so these two lines will be equal, and common line, BC is common line, just to inform you that other two lines are your equal, just to justify this is given. Okay, this is given just to justify your same or common, same thing it is. So this is also there, and AD line you have constructed, so it is a common line. So your these two triangle ABD and ACD will be congruent on the basis of side is a criteria. So here the fifth criteria, fourth criteria. So if its angle ABD and ACD will be equal, based because corresponding part of congruent triangles are always equal, and this is proved. They wanted you to prove it, and it is proved here. Okay, so it is proved here. Now question number 6 we are going to do. Now question number 6. In the question number 6, it is given one triangle is there, ABC. ABC means here. This A, B and C. This triangle is isosceles, and AB line and AC lines are equal. Isosceles two lines are equal. And what they further write? Ki this line is further, C is enhanced in such a way ki AB is equal to AD. AB line is equal to AD. Okay, AD line is equal to AB. This is also given. Now here you see, if AB is equal to AC, and again you are writing AB is equal to AD. AB is equal to AD. It means AB is equal to AC and AD. AB is equal to AC and AD. So these two things proves this one. So that's why we are writing, means these two things will prove this thing. Okay, here it will come. Now we are first slowly one by one triangle we will take. First we are taking triangle ABC. Means this triangle we are taking. So in this triangle, angle ABC, this angle B and this angle C. Angle A and C will be equal. Angle B and C will be angle opposite to equal sides are always equal. And now in triangle ADC, A, D and C. In this triangle, what happens? This it line and this line will be equal. Here we have proved it. Okay, AC is equal to AD, we have proved. So angle ADC means this angle, ADC means this angle, and angle ACD, this angle. These two angles will be equal because these sides are now equal. This side and this side are equal, so these angles will also be equal. Angles opposite to equal sides are always equal. Okay. Now full triangle we are taking. In triangle DBC we are taking angle ABC. Angle ABC means this angle plus angle D, ABC, B, angle B, angle C, and angle D. In the center is the angle plane and angle D. All these will be 180 degrees. Means angle B, angle C and angle D. Angle B, angle C and angle D will be 180 degrees. Or ABC, we can write it, ABC is equal to ACB. So we can write in place of ABC, we can write ACB also. Okay, because we have to prove some 90 degree angle, that's why we are trying. ABC, we can make ABC, we have treated it as a ACB. Okay. Now angle C, you take angle C is made of two triangles. One is BCA and ACD. Two triangles are here. Two triangles. So angle DCB, angle C, is made up of two triangles. Okay, ACB and ACD. So it is made of the two triangles. So here two triangles name we can two angles name in place of DCB we can write ACB, A, C and B, and A, C and D. These two triangles we have written in place of DCB. And then angle ADC, A, D and C, this triangle. So ADC is here 180 degree. Okay. Now then again ACB will remain as it is, but here ACB will remain same thing. ACD will remain the same because DCB is broken. So now need not again to be broken. ADC we can write it ACD also. How we can write it? It is proved here. ADC is equal to ACD. Okay, that's why we can, in place of ADC, we can write it ACD also. So ACD is here, ACB is there. So 2 ACB and 2 ACD are equal to 180 degree. Now we have got the points. Now we take the common out. 2 will be out. ACB and ACD will be 180 degree. Or ACB plus ACD, this 2 will be go to other side and divided, it will be 90 degree. Now angle C and angle C, these two angles means total angle C. So ACB, ACB means the A, C and B, this part. A, C and B, this part, and ACD and ACD, the other part. Both are together, we can write it as BCD. BCD is 90 degree. The question is that BCD is 90 degree, and it is proved also here. Now question number 7 we are going to do. Now question number 7 we are doing. In the question number 7, ABC is a isosceles triangle in which angle A, right angle triangle, ABC is a right angle triangle, right angle triangle. ABC is a right angle triangle. So ABC has angle A equal to 90 degree. In this way it is given there. Okay, it is given there. Okay, and what is given? AB is equal to AC. AB line is equal to AC. When AB line is equal, it means angle B and angle C will also be equal. So here AB is given to AC. In the question it is given. So this is given here. In the question it is given AB is equal to AC given. So angle A will be equal to angle C. Angle B will be equal to angle C. Why? Angles opposite to equal sides are always equal. Okay. Now 3 angles we are writing. A, B and C. B, C and A we are writing. So these will be equal to 180 degree angle. Sub property is there. 180 degree. So here all the 3 angle B, C, A, B, C are equal to, it is angle sub property is there. Or we can write ABC is here, and in place of ACB we can write it ABC also. Here we have proved ABC is equal to ACB. So in place of ACB we can write ABC also. So 2 ABC we can get, and then BSC it will remain as it is 180 degree, and BSC question is in the given angle A is 90 degree. So in place of BSC means this angle A we can write 90 degree. So 2 ABC plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. Up to here it is clear. So now 2 ABC equal to 180, and this will go to this side minus 90. It means ABC is equal to, this 2 will divide this 90 answer. Okay. So it becomes 90 divided by 2 and it becomes 45. Okay. 45. So angle B is here 90 degree. Angle B and angle C are equal. You have proved angle B and angle C. You already have proved above that these two angles, B and C are equal. So when ABC is 45 degree, angle ABC is 45 degree. So angle ACB will also be 45 degree. So angle B and C are 45 degree. B and C both will be of 45 degree. This is your answer. Find a B and C. B and C will be of 45 degree. Okay. Now we go to the next question. Question is here in question 8. Question 8 is show angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degrees each. What you have to prove? Angles of an equilateral triangle. So constructions we have made, an equilateral triangle we have made. Equilateral triangle means all the sides are equal. Angles of equilateral triangle are 60 degrees they want. So in triangle ABC, line this AB, AC and BC, all the three lines are equal. So line AB, this line AB, it is making this angle C. It is creating this angle C is here. That's why AB is creating angle C. Okay, opposite. And now AC line, this AC line, it is creating angle B. It is creating angle B. Okay. And this angle, this line BC, it is creating angle A. It is creating angle A. So why this will be equal? Because equal sides have opposite equal angles. Means this side have opposite, like this BC's opposite is angle A. BC's opposite is angle A. So equal sides have opposite equal angles. This is the condition. Okay. So now angle A, angle B and angle C all together it is 180 degree. It is the angle sum property of a triangle. Of triangle. It is of triangle. So or in place of B we can write A, because we already have proved that ABC all are equal. We have proved AB angle A is equal to B, A is equal to C also. So A is equal to B and A is equal to C also. So in place of angle A it will remain angle A. In place of B we can write angle A. In place of C also we can write A. So this three angle A is equal to 180 degree or angle A equal to 180 divided by 3. This 3 will go to other side and divide it. It comes to 60 degree. Now angle A is angle equal to angle B and angle C. This you have already proved. Angle C, B and A all are equal. You have proved. C, B, A. So C, B, A all are equal angles. So this is equal to angle A is 60 degree. So all the others, A is 60 degree. So B and C will also be of 60 degree. All are equal angles. So 60 degree disproved. So this question is over. By this our this exercise is over. 7.2 is over, and 7.3 we will cover in our next day. So for this type of video, please subscribe to our channel and share our channel also. Thanks for watching.